Welcome back to our Ask, Seek, Knock series. And guys, we have a great question today, a question that probably most of us have asked at some point in our life, especially in the church world. And that question we have says, why did God create humans if he knew that some people wouldn't follow him? I mean, isn't that a great question, right? I mean, we know the Bible says, Genesis 1, that he's omnipotent, he's all powerful. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. But we also know that God is omniscient. He's all-knowing. I love what Hebrews 4:13 says. It says, nothing in all creation is hidden from God. And he doesn't just know everything. He's not just all-powerful, but he's also all everywhere, right? He is omnipresent. Psalm 139, he says, where can I go from your spirit? Right? If I go to the heavens, you're there. If I go to the depths, you're there. And so knowing that that's true, that God's all-powerful, he knows everything, he's everywhere all the time, why did God allow mankind to sin? He could have stopped us, right? And it does seem kind of odd that God would, make people in his image and yet send us to hell. That seems very unkind. And so where is the love of God in this? How can God be loving if people, he makes us or could have forced us to go to heaven, but instead allows us to go to hell? Well, that is such a good question. So to not get too deep into the weeds about, Calvinism or Arminianism, let's talk simply what love looks like. Because we know from John that God is love. God cannot do anything that isn't loving. So where is the love for God to allow mankind to sin? One of the ways I kind of paint this that helps me is if suppose I, Tory, have, all the equipment and tools to make a best friend. I'm going to design a robot. I'm going to design this robot. We'll call him Greg, right? This robot Greg, and Greg will be my best friend. I'm going to design him in such a way that he picks me. He can never do anything wrong to me. He will always follow me and serve me forever and love me forever. I'm going to make a best friend. And so I make this robot Greg, and he's designed to do everything that I want him to do. And then I go to church here at Creekside. I'm like, hey guys, look how awesome I am. My friend Greg will always choose me. He loves me perfectly. If he had a choice, he would choose me over all of you guys. Is that really a choice? I mean, I designed Greg to love me. So can I say to my friends, look how much Greg loves me? If I made him to do that, he couldn't do anything else. You see, John says God is love. And if you force love on someone, if you force someone to love you and there's no choice involved, it's actually not a choice. It's actually not love. It's manipulation. It's actually could be considered, emotional manipulation to force someone to love them. And so God, because he is so loving, he could have made us robots. He could have made us robots from the very beginning in Genesis 1. He could have made mankind to have no choice in the matter, and we could serve him forever. But for God so loved the world, right? He loved us so much that he gave us this free will, this choice to choose him. And because of that choice, again, love is a choice. If we can choose to love God, God is giving mankind the ability to be his best friend. And going back to John 3:16, for God so loved the world. So what did he do with that? He sent his one and only son because he knew that some of us would wrestle, that we would want to love other things. He sent his one and only son into the world that if we believe in Jesus, we may not perish but have everlasting life. That's a choice. Joshua 24 says, as for me and my household, we will choose the Lord. For those of you who are married, this might make sense to you, right? I mean, if you force your wife to make you dinner, if you force your husband to mow the grass and he cannot choose otherwise, is that really love? No, right? Love has to be a choice. And because God loves us, he gave mankind a choice, but he didn't leave us in the state of sin. In fact, he sent Jesus, right? So why would God allow to make mankind if he knew we wouldn't follow him? Because he loves us. And Jesus Christ gave us the opportunity to choose him. And we failed. We have sinned. But yet in steps Jesus to save us from that choice. So that is why I believe God gave man free will. Why God made special creation. He made humans to have the opportunity to pick him. He knew some of us wouldn't. But he also knew that real love gives people a choice. So who will you choose to love this day? For me and my household, Emily and I, we will serve the Lord. So thank you guys so much for joining us on this Ask, Seek, Knock series. Tune in next week for another episode. Bye.